Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a review on the Beauty Trees Professional palette, and these are the foundation palette. There are 12 foundations in total. If you'd like to get my take in using this product, please keep on watching. Alright, so you'll see that I reviewed the Beauty Trees Professional Blush and Contour palette. I'll link it below for you guys to check it out. This one was the first one I purchased actually, which was the foundation, but I was so anxious to use the blush palette, so I used that first and then I went to this one. It contains 12 powders and the pans are huge. They are bigger than, like, say, the blush pans that you get in those blush palettes from like Coastal Scents, Beach Cosmetics, or for eBay, wherever. It's bigger than that. It's around the size of a pan that you'll get for a regular powder compact. So the cost of this was $90 TT, which is about 13 to 14 US dollars. I have seen these go from $20 on Amazon and eBay to about $30, $35. But just like that blush palette, and I'm not going to go through it, the packaging is the same, has a click, and you really have to press hard to open. Has a decent size mirror, and it's plastic. This part is plastic, but it's spongy. I don't think I said that in the last video, so I like it. And it's a friend of mine was telling me I should try and depot it, which I think will be super easy because this is very soft and you can feel like around the edges it's just pretty much where it's stuck. So I may look at depotting it because one of the drawbacks, actually look, I'm starting to take it out, so that there is just a sticky base in the center that is keeping everything together, which means the pans can actually come out very simple. So I think some of you who are makeup artists are going to love that. Throw some rubbing alcohol in it and it should work perfectly fine to just get it off. Or if you want, you could just play around with it and eventually it's going to loosen and fall apart. So I do have a couple colors here that can work for me, and that would be nice to actually be able to take it. And why I say it's because I love this. I can't wait till the end of the video to tell you that I love this. I love this palette. This is perfect for budding makeup artists who don't have powders. And I know you can use translucent powders, and a lot of you do use translucent powders. However, if you are a colored girl, you like colored powder to match with your clients or friends who you do makeup for, or if you just like to be like me and have different colors because people come by and do their makeup by you, or I use some of these to contour and highlight, it's just amazing, the feel of it. And I will just watch the one that works. Look how opaque that is. So I find that it actually works very similar to my Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder, which everyone says is a dupe to the MAC Studio Fix powder. Now I love the one from Wet n Wild, and I have like 4 or 5 of that as backups. I have the ones when I get tan, I have that color. I have my regular color, I have like 3 in my regular color, 1 when I get tan, and 1 in case I just have to get lighter, or if I just have to mix it with. I love the Wet n Wild. I also like the one from e.l.f. from the Studio line, the pressed powder. I think my shade is in Sand. Absolutely love that too. And both of those everyone compares to the MAC Studio Finish. I compare this to all of those. It gives you good coverage. I started using my e.l.f. not my e.l.f. I started using my Rimmel BB cream. I used it once. It was not in my weekly basket. I was at home, guests were coming in, I didn't want foundation, so I said let me go with a BB cream. Put on the BB cream and realized I had acne scar and, you know, showing still. So I said no, I need to actually get a powder, and I really did not have anything colored, and I pulled out this palette and literally just took my puff, pressed it into the blemished areas, and then took a brush and buff everywhere else. It looked amazing. I was like, this thing has amazing coverage. So then the next weekly basket I decided to use this palette and I fell in love. Now the only problem is that I think for those who are really chocolate complexion, this is the darkest, which really and truly is not, I mean, totally dark for really darker skin tone. So that's only bummer. But if you like my complexion, or even lighter, couple shades darker, you can pull you can pull this off. If you are like caramel complexion, that's caramel from thing like the Revlon Color Stay, then you're gonna get like about about four colors that will work for you, and you'll actually even get contour and all of that. If you're like 2 shades darker, I think, to caramel, then you're gonna actually still be able to use this. I don't know if you're really dark how this is going to work. So that's the light. The lightest is actually here. It's not set to me how lightest to darkest. So I'm going to swatch all of them just so you guys get an idea of it. But I absolutely love it, and it's so smooth and finely milled. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Super smooth and finely milled. Swatching it on my hand, of course it's a powder. I don't know how well that is going to work, but you guys can actually get to see it. It blends really well into the skin. So I like this color, which is more peachy and pinky. I actually could use that on the eyes too. Now I got 3 shades out of this palette that could work for me. Yeah, so that's the next row. One of the shades is actually super perfect. So you have the one that's here that you can't see, matches my hand really well, and then like these 2 here work really well on my face. This one can a bit, but it's not my preference, and you can't see this one, but this one is kind of pretty pinky toned. Let me see if I can build it up for you guys. Yeah, it's kind of pinky toned. I am thinking it could actually work maybe even a bit on the eyes or to contour. And I am sweating because this place is super hot. The last row is the row that is going to be amazing for like people who are darker than I am. That's it there. So that's it. You can see the darker ones really well. This color, I actually did use it as a blush. That's the darkest color. I actually use it as a blush, took a very fluffy brush and apply it. I can actually show you guys that. I have my fluffy brush. Can you guys see? I could actually use this as a blush. That's how pigmented this thing is. So I don't use it to contour. This side is darker actually. Yeah. So I can actually use this just because it's a bit red. It's red toned. I can actually pull it off as blush. Okay, I need to tap this off maybe a little bit. This side got a little, I got so excited when I was doing it for the first time. Yeah, and that would actually be this color. I contour with this, and this is like perfect contour if I want a very light contour, like the ones you do for your nose, which I don't usually contour. This will work amazing for that, or even this one. So I contour though. I have been, since I've used this palette for the last 2 weeks, I have been using that to contour. Amazing, and my face has not broken out with this. Love it. The only thing though that this doesn't do is mattify your face, whereas I have been accustomed to a couple of the mattifying powders that I've been using, seeing my face not needing any not needing touch-ups, and accustomed to my rice powder and that kind of stuff. Even the like e.l.f. Complexion Perfection, the e.l.f. banana powder, not banana powder, corrective yellow HD powder, they do not make me feel my face feel like it needs touching up. When I say touch up, I more or less mean your face feels a greasy. It doesn't separate on your face really. I've not known like when I sweat that I start seeing it crackling and stuff. I don't get that with it, and I do get that on my nose with some regular powders. This does not do that. Absolutely love this palette. I've been recommending it to friends, and a lot of them keep saying, well, I am a makeup artist, but I don't know, Ron, I can be using rice powder all the time. Well, that's fine, but I just think it's amazing. I am just in love. I love the 2 palettes that I have. If they do come out more with other stuff, I'm just gonna buy because these 2 are amazing. I would give this product a 4.75. Just wish it had like a 2 more shades darker for the darker skin tones individuals, but this thing is an amazing palette. Definitely recommend, if you can get your hands on it, I would definitely do that. It's for the cost price pan, the fact that you can depot it and all of that jazz. yeah, thumbs up. I don't know if you guys are like makeup artists, some budding makeup artists, and you don't have this, I don't know what you're waiting on. It's like all that. This palette is amazing. The quality feels high-end, feels expensive. It's finely milled. It's amazing. It gives you coverage. It sits on your face pretty well. Does not keep up even if you have to touch up and all that kind of stuff. It's amazing. You need to go get you some of this palette. Love it, love it, love it. Would recommend it. And let me know what you guys think. If you have it, let me know your take on it. I would love to hear your experience with it. So hope you enjoyed this review, and thanks so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, you need to do that.